Sorry to interrupt your viewing of Days of Our Colonial Lives.
We have breaking news occurring in our very own Springfield, Massachusetts. A group of farmers led by Daniel Shays were on their way to attack the courthouse and arsenal when 3 cannonball shots were fired. 3 of the farmers were killed and 1 was severely injured. The farmers are now on the run.
This is not the farmers' first attack. To refresh your memory, here's some footage of a mob of farmers attacked on the courthouse in August.
Jack.
Keep attacking!
Oh.
More news concerning Daniel Shays' attack this afternoon.
Now back to Days of Our Colonial Lives.
Welcome to Channel 9 News with Celeste Baker and Kayla Doolady!
Well, this afternoon in Massachusetts is not the brightest we have seen, but we do have more coverage concerning Shays' rebellion. Daniel Shays of Thom, a veteran, recently led men into a long-awaited battle.
This event, which is now being called Shays' Rebellion, came about due to the taxes being enforced by the state of Massachusetts. These taxes came about because of the extreme debt from the Revolutionary War. Many people in the state could not afford to pay these taxes and were placed in debtor prisons. Farmers especially felt this strain.
The farmers of the state wrote petitions complaining to the Massachusetts government, but the government refused to lift the taxes. Though other government officials heard news of this, they decided to keep it under wraps, instead of being proactive and making sure something like this didn't happen. Here reporting on the scene, we have Bailey Lynn with the very George Washington.
Take it away, Bailey.
Thanks, Kayla and Celeste. I'm here in a commoner's home, which she has graciously offered to let George Washington stay for the time being. So, George, what was your initial reaction to Shays' Rebellion?
I strongly believe that the people of our newly created country should not have done this, though it brings light to the fact that we need to make adjustments to the Articles of Confederation. The citizens should be working to fix the problem and protect our natural rights until we fix the problem with the Articles of Confederation.
Did you ever imagine something like Shays' Rebellion would happen?
I figured that sooner or later our government would be tried because of the lack of strong central government. Hopefully this will never happen again because the changes will be made to the document.
What needs to be changed in our government?
Well, personally, Miss Lynn, I believe that the United States is in need of a way to check on our areas of government to ensure the natural rights of the people, being life, liberty, and property. Because without a strong central government, we have all 13 states pulling against each other. But we need to be strong and stick together throughout any more hardships of our newly founded country.
Why do we need these changes to happen, Mr. Washington?
These changes must happen because we need to assure our people's rights. Our central government needs to be more proactive and respected. If we don't change this, our government could go into anarchy and become ruined.
Thank you, Mr. Washington. Now back to Kayla and Celeste in the newsroom.
Hang in there, George. Some defeats are only the installments to victory. Well, thank you, Bailey, for that very informative interview.
Now we have a special interview with the commoner. Take it away, Bailey.
Thanks, you two. I'm here with Commoner Elsie Brockman, ready to hear her point of view on the newest information collected. So, Miss Brockman, what was your reaction when you heard tell of what happened in our town of Springfield this afternoon?
Well, I must say, I wasn't so surprised. I was at home tending to my little brother when I heard shouts coming from the direction of the courthouse. I knew it was probably the work of Daniel Shays because I heard my father's friends talking about him 2 days prior.
What were your father and his friends talking about?
They were talking about why they took part in Shays' Rebellion. They were discussing the need for the government to protect the people of this country.
And his views on the issue?
Oh, he completely agrees with the farmers, as I do, and strongly, I might add.
That wraps up my interview with Miss Brockman. Now back to Kayla and Celeste in the newsroom.
I must say that was quite interesting. Thank you for tuning in.
That ends our afternoon news report for Channel 9 News.